Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about the practical session on EBS volumes. Here, we are going to learn how we are going to create the EBS volumes and how we can attach the EBS volumes to the EC2 servers, how we can replicate the EBS volumes in another regions, how we are going to take the snapshots from the EBS volumes. Everything we are going to discuss in detail in practical session in this session. Okay, first of all, I just made login into the AWS console. Just click on AWS. So you will be redirected to the AWS console page. There you can check the EC2 dashboard. In the earlier session, we had done the theoretical session about the EBS volume. In this session, we totally covered all the practical session about the EBS volumes. Right now, I don't have any EC2 running server. I am going to create one EC2 server. The name of the server I am going to set is server 1, and I am going to select the image Amazon Linux 2 as it is free tier eligible, and I am going to select the t2.micro because of it is free tier eligible, and the key pair is key1, and just click on network edit settings. Here, as I'm going to use the default VPC, but right now I just want to create my EC2 server in the 1A availability zone because of, as you know, the EBS volumes in one availability zone only. Suppose if I have the EBS volume in the 1A availability zone, then I can be able to attach the EBS volume to the server which is in the same availability zone. If my server is in the 1B availability zone, then I can't be able to attach the EBS volume which is in the 1A availability zone to the EC2 server in the 1B availability zone, because of if EC2 server and EBS volume both are in the same availability zone only, then only I can make attach, otherwise no. And public IP enable and select existing security group. I am going to select the allow all traffic. It is going to allow all the traffic to the EC2 server which I am going to create. And here, this is the EBS volume. Just now I just want to configure. Right now, by default, it is going to accept 8 GB. Suppose if you want to increase the space of the EBS volume, you can increase. Just please click on advanced. There you can be able to see each and everything. So I had increased the size of the hard disk, size of EBS volume to 10 GB. And how many types you have which are supporting for boot volume? We have the 4 things: GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2. Both are these three EBS volumes are supported for the boot volume. Boot volume is nothing but where we are going to run our OS. So right now I am going to select the GP2 as my volume type. And here, delete on termination. The option is used for, suppose I had created EC2 server. Along with the EC2 server, it has been created the EBS volume as well. Suppose my work is done, I am going to delete the EC2 server which I had created. So once I had terminated the server, it is going to delete the EBS volume which has been attached to that particular EC2 server. So if I want to eliminate that option, here you just need to select. If you choose select, even though you had terminated the EC2 server, it is not going to delete the EBS volume. Fine. Okay. Encryption. If you want to encrypt the data in your hard disk, means if you want to encrypt your EBS volume, then you can choose the encrypted. And if you do not want to encrypt your EBS volume, then obviously you can select non-encrypted. One more thing, if you are using encrypted volumes, means the snapshots also encrypted. Like the snapshot of encrypted volumes are also encrypted. Okay, fine. So I am going to launch EC2 server. The name of the server is server 1. Just click on launch EC2 server. It is going to take time to launch the EC2 server. So just wait and see. I am going to show to you each and everything. So it has been done. Just click on EC2 server. Just it is terminated. I am going to filter running. Okay. Right now I have one server. The name of the server is server 1, which is in the running state. So click on volumes. Once EC2 server has been created, the EBS volume will also create a yes. Just have a look here. I had created the volume. The volume type is GP2 and the size of the EBS volume is 10 GB and IOPS is 100, and it is created in this, and observe here availability zone. It is in the 1A availability zone, and it is attached to the resource server 1. And just know here, for any kind of root or boot volume, it is showing that backslash dev backslash xvda. If you see here dev xvda, you can conclude that it is a boot or root volume. And the status of the encryption is it is not encrypted. As I choose the option not encrypted, it is not required for me because of this is going to be created for the lab purpose. If you are going to create the EBS volume at organization level, you can select S to encrypt the data. If you create the snapshot as well, it is also in the encryption mode only. Okay, and I'm going to access my EC2 server. Just click on the server which you had created. Just click on connect. From the AWS console only, I'm going to connect to the mission which I had created just now. So if I want to make log on into the mission as a root user, what is the command? Sudo -i is the command which makes you to log on into the mission as a root user. So the mission is still in the progress. So that's why it is still loading. It is going to establish the connection to your UCT server from the AWS console. So once it has been connected, you will see the command page where you can execute commands. Yes, here I'm going to enter sudo -i. I just made login into this mission as a root user. Just type LL in order to list the process. So right now there is nothing. So I'm going to create some files. Touch file. How many files I want? Suppose I want to create 5 files at a time. 1, 2, 5. So by using this command, touch is the command which is used to create the files. Yes. If you type LL, is it showing 5 files? Yes. If I want to edit the file, vi file1. Press I in order to enter into the insert mode. Hi all, thank you so much for watching my videos. Press escape, semicolon, WQ in order to save and exit from the file. Okay, escape. So there is something error is there. Escape, Control Z, otherwise yes. This is stop mode. So just make sure cat file1. It is nothing. So it is in the stop state now. So that's why it has been not entered. No worries. If you want to enter it again, just type PS and VM is running. So kill -9 and set the process ID. That is the process ID is 3771. 3771. It is going to kill the process. Again check the process, is it running or not? No. So I am going to vi file1. So open tutorial 8 anyway E. Okay, just press I. Hi semicolon WQ, enter. Okay, otherwise vi file2, maybe it has been corrupted. So press I. Hi all. So it is not going to, yes. So hi all, this is file2. Okay, press escape, semicolon WQ, enter. Fine. So you just want to clear and cat file2. So here is it displaying or not? Cat file2. So okay, and if you want to install any packages, install git -y. So I had installed the Git package on this server. So once it has been installed, I'm going to check the version of the Git hyphen version. So it is going to, so I had made some wrong, just Git hyphen version. It is going to display the version of the Git package which you had installed. So I'm done. So right now what I'm going to done is, so I'm going to stop the EC2 server. So just click on the EC2, just click on the server and go to instance state and stop it. Stop. So the data in the EBS volume is persistence. Whenever I had rebooted or stopped the EC2 server, it is not going to impact the data which is in the EBS volume. Okay. So right now it is in the stopping state. Once it has been successfully stopped, go to volumes. Yes, it has been stopped. Just go to inside. It has been stopped. Just go to volumes. Here you need to select the EBS volume and just click on actions. If you want to create snapshot, just click on create snapshot, then description snapshot 1, and it is going to create the snapshot in the which availability zone? In the same availability zone, US East 1A. Okay, create snapshot. So from the EBS volume, I am going to create the snapshot because of from in EBS volume, I can't be able to create the another EBS volume. So that's why what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to create the snapshot from the existing EBS volume. Once the snapshot has been successfully created, from the snapshot, I can be able to create the one more EBS volume. Okay, suppose if I want to create the volume from the snapshot in the another region, how that will be done? That is also possible. First of all, I need to copy the snapshot from this region to another region. So I just make a login in that particular region. From the snapshot which is available in that particular region, I can be able to make the EBS volume in that region as well. Okay. Yes. In the meanwhile, what I'm going to do, just have a look on it. It is going to take the snapshot. So just click on snapshot. So it is completed. The snapshot is completed. Fine. What I need to done? So from snapshot, I can be able to create the volume from the snapshot. I can be able to create the image from the snapshot. If I want the snapshot to be available in the another region, I'm going to make the use of copy option. Suppose if you select the copy option, just please have a look on it. So here description, it is available in the destination region. Which region? Suppose if I want to make in I just want to make in south region, like AP-Mumbai region. So here I'm going to select the destination region is AP-South-1. Okay, so just click copy snapshot. So what it is going to do, it is going to copy the snapshot from the East US to, means from Northern Virginia region to Mumbai region. So in the similar way, in the meanwhile, what I am going to do is, so I am going to create the snapshot. As the snapshot has been already created, so I am going to create the volume from the snapshot. So just click on create volume from the snapshot. So here, which storage volume we want? Earlier I had created the volume by using the GP2 type. Suppose if you want to create the volume GP3 from the existing snapshot, yes, you can select accordingly. But right now my requirement is, I just want to make the GP2 volume type with 11 GB or 12 GB. And in the availability zone 1B. Means in region in one region we have the 3 to 6 availability zones are there. Earlier I have the EBS volume in the 1A availability zone. But right now I just want to make the EBS volume in the availability zone 1B. Okay, leaving everything, just create volume. Then the volume will be created in the availability zone 1B. If you want to check the same, Just please have a look here. Here it is going to, just if you look here, the 12 GB hard disk or EBS volume is going to create in the 1B availability zone. Suppose if I want to attach this EBS volume to my EC2 server which I had created earlier, is it possible? No, because of the mission which I had created in the 1A availability zone. But right now this EBS volume is in which availability zone? 1B availability zone. So if I want to attach the EBS volume to the EC2 server, what is the primary condition? Both are in the same availability zone. Here the server is in 1A availability zone, the EBS volume in the 1B availability zone. So here it is not possible to attach this 12 GB EBS volume to the EC2 server which I had created in the 1A availability zone. Suppose if I have the another EC2 instance in the 1B availability zone, is it possible to attach? Yes. How that will be possible? I am going to show to each and everything. Just click on launch instance. I am going to make server 2. Okay. I am going to select the AMI image as Amazon Linux 2, as you know, because of retire eligible, and the key pair name is as usual. Key pair here it is no, okay. Just a moment. Server 2, fine. So I am going to select the Amazon Linux 2 and the instance type is t2.micro as usual, and the key pair is key1 which I had already downloaded on my desktop. And coming to the network settings, I am going to create the mission in the 1B availability zone. Okay, just enable and existing security group. I am going to select allow all traffic, and here I am going to select some 14 GB. Okay, GB2, just click on launch instance. So right now the EC2 server will be created in the availability zone 1B where I have the EBS volume, 12 GB of EBS volume. So just go to here and refresh. You will have to see. Okay, just go to dashboard, and here you need to see the two EC2 servers. So right now, so just click here. So right now the EC2 server, the server 2 has been created. So in which availability zone it is? 1B availability zone. So I am going to stop this EC2 server which I had created just now. So just stop it. Stop. And if you see it in the volumes, how many volumes you have right now? 3 volumes. The 10 GB volume which I had created earlier, and the 12 GB volume which I had created from the snapshot, and the 14 GB volume is created along with the EC2 server which has been created in the availability zone 1B. Please guys, do not confuse. Just please clearly understand what I'm trying to say to you. So right now just have a look on this. So is it still in the stopping state? Once it has been successfully stopped, I am going to attach the EBS volume which I had created from the snapshot in the 1B availability zone to this instance. Okay, successfully the server 2 is in the stopped state. Just go back to volumes. So here I am going to select the 12 GB volume that has been created from the snapshot, and go to action, attach volume. So I am going to attach the volume. So before that I need to detach the volume which has been attached. So the default volume is 14 GB. So I am going to detach the volume. Detach. So successfully it has been detached. Here you can look. So XVDA, because of it is root volume, it is in the detaching mode. So once it has been detached, so it is going to show to you. Okay, attached resource, it is nothing because of it has been in the detached mode. So right now just select the 12 GB EBS volume and click on actions, attach volume. So I am going to attach this EBS volume to the EC2 server in the availability zone 1B. So here I have the server 2 which is in the stop state, no worries. And as this is the root volume, so that's why I'm going to select a /dev/xvda. Okay, attach volume. So it is going to attach the volume. So just refresh it. Then if you click here 12 GB, then you can use this has been attached to the server 2. Right now it is in the attached mode. So right now I'm going to turn on my machine, like start the EC2 server. So what I have inside of the EBS volume, so I have the file 125 and in the file 2 I have the content. I had the git package that has been already installed on the EBS volume. So without doing this, without installing this again, I just want to access the same data from the EC2 server which I had created in the 1B availability zone. It's still in the initializing. In the meanwhile, what I can do, so I'm trying to connect to the server 2. Just click on connect, and from the AWS console only you can be able to connect. Yes, it is going to establish the connection to the server 2 which is in the 1B availability zone. So just make sudo -i. So type ll. Is it displaying files or not? Yes. Git -version. Yes, it is showing the git version or not, because of the git package has been already installed, so that's why it is going to show the version. So I had make some content into the file to the, if you want to see that, cat file2. Yes, hi all, this is file 2. The same thing, what are the things are there, I can be able to do. In this way we can be able to attach the EBS volume to the EC2 servers. Either we can be able to attach or either we can be able to detach. And snapshot also we had seen how to take the snapshot. So, and one more thing, I had copied the thing from one snapshot from Northern Virginia region to Mumbai region. Just please log on into the Mumbai region. There I can check whether my snapshot has been successfully copied or not. Just clear here, snapshot. Here you will be, yes, the 10 GB snapshot has been successfully available here or not? Yes, it has been available here because of I had copied from Northern Virginia region to this region. If you want to create the EBS volume from this snapshot, here again go to instance. Here I can be able, right now I'm going to do what? I'm going to create image from the snapshot, but not in this Mumbai region. So I am going to where? Suppose from here only I am going to create. So click here and create image from the snapshot. Okay, and image name img image1, and description the same I am going to mention image1, and as usual leave as it is, and 64-bit only, and the root name is sda1. Okay, because of it is image only now, so leave as it is everything, and you need to select the either 10 GB or more than 10 GB. You are not supposed to select the 9 GB because of the inbuilt snapshot is 10 GB now, so that's why. And delete on termination. Okay, fine. Just create image. So what will happen here? It is going to create the image from the snapshot. Here you can be able to check image1. Image1 is the image which has been created from the snapshot. If I want to create the EC2 server by using this image, that is also possible. How? Launch instance from AMI. So here I am going to create the server 3. So by using the image1, image1 has been created from the snapshot. From where snapshot has been created? The snapshot has been created from the EBS volume. Okay, just please look into the process. Initially I have the EBS volume. From EBS volume I had created the snapshot, and the snapshot has been copied from Northern Virginia region to Mumbai region, and from the snapshot I am going to create the image, AMI image, Amazon mission image. From that image I am going to create the one more EC2 server. As usual, T2 micro, I am going to select anything. Okay, keep a selected. Okay, create existing security group. Okay, otherwise create security group. Okay, and yellow. Okay, then launch instance. So VPC required. Create new default VPC. Select the subnet. So the default VPC will be created soon. I think I had create default VPC because of without VPC we can't be able to create any kind of resources. Okay, I hope the default VPC has been created. Just refresh it, and you can be able to see the default VPC here. Just go to okay, no preference. Okay, fine. So just check whether I have any okay default VPC or fine. Just make launch of EC2 server, so then you can be able to see the same content. So once the server has been launched, just click on server 3, just click on connect, and as usual just connect. And so by using the command sudo -i, I just made logon into this server. So the EC2 server ensure internet connection is properly connected. Okay. Maybe I am not allowed the inbuilt rules. So fine. So how it will be done? So just make a sure, just make everything. So network settings. So here, here security groups. So add inbound rules. Edit inbound rules. I'm going to select all traffic from anywhere. So I'm going to add all traffic from anywhere. So just to save the rules. Okay. So here you may not specify an IPv4 address for an existing reference ID. So okay, delete add rule. So I am going to select all traffic from anywhere. Save rules. So right now it is going to check. So I am going to refresh the same again. It is again trying to establish the connection. Yes, it has been established. Sudo -i. So LL. Are you able to see the same content? Yes. Cat file 2. Yes. Everything has been done. So in this way, we can be able to create the EBS volumes, to attach the EBS volumes to the EC2 servers, and we can be able to detach, and we can create the snapshot from the existing EBS volumes, and from the existing snapshots we can be able to create the EBS volumes, and we can be able to create the images, and from that images we can be able to create the EC2 servers. Everything is possible. This is all about EBS volumes in the practical session. Okay, hope you guys understood, and thank you so much guys for joining into my session. And please subscribe my channel, and please share with your colleagues, and please comment if you have any queries. Definitely I will revert to your queries whenever I am free, and as I'm going to provide the Google Classroom for you, the notes which I had prepared. So for that you just need to ping your email ID or the comment section. Accordingly I will add those guys to the Google Classroom. Then you will have such wonderful content in order to prepare well and better. Okay, and anyway, again and again, thank you so much guys for joining, and I will meet up you in the next session with a new topic. Until signing off, thank you, bye bye.